You're watching Fox News at 9, Puro San Antonio.
Another busy news night. Good evening. I'm Ryan Wolf.
I'm Ashley Paredes. First on Fox, ABC suspending Jimmy Kimmel's late night show indefinitely following comments he made about the killing of Charlie Kirk. Kimmel suggested during last night's show the accused shooter was a pro-Trump Republican.
ABC's decision comes after media company Nexstar announced its ABC affiliates would not run Kimmel's show. Earlier today, the Federal Communications Commission chairman threatening to revoke ABC affiliate licenses as a way to force Disney to punish Kimmel. Tonight, our parent company Sinclair saying Jimmy Kimmel's suspension isn't enough and calling on the FCC and ABC to take additional action.
Melissa Vega is live at the live desk with more on this developing story. Melissa.
The vice chairman of our parent company, Sinclair, saying tonight Mr. Kimmel's remarks were inappropriate and deeply insensitive at a critical moment for our history. Jimmy Kimmel, that is, saying that MAGA gang was trying to characterize the person who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them. Also adding, in between the finger pointing, there was grieving. And tonight, the White House sharing a message from President Trump saying that this is great news for America. Trump weighing in on Truth Social, congratulating ABC for, quote, finally having the courage to do what had to be done. While Democratic leader Chuck Schumer calling the move outrageous.
This is just despicable, disgusting, and against democratic values. Trump and his allies seem to want to shut down speech that they don't like to hear.
Well, our parent company, Sinclair, also asking for Jimmy Kimmel to issue a direct apology to the family of Charlie Kirk and make a meaningful and personal donation to the Kirk family and Turning Point USA. A massive memorial for Kirk is set for Sunday. Thousands are expected to gather inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, including President Trump. And on Friday, Sinclair's ABC stations will air a special in remembrance of Charlie Kirk during the Jimmy Kimmel live time slot on ABC stations and across all Sinclair stations this weekend. Ashley?
Melissa, thank you. Well, the consequences of speaking out against Kirk are being seen across the country and here at home. Earlier today, Governor Greg Abbott went on X calling out an alleged Seguin ISD teacher's anti-Kirk post.
Yeah, it has many questioning the boundaries of free speech and what's protected under the Constitution. Fox SA's Taylor Whartonby joins us with the conversations being had.
Tonight, community members of all ages came together for the 13th annual A Conversation with the Constitution. Participants telling us the discussions are needed more than ever. The days after the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk sparking a firestorm on social media. Just today, Governor Greg Abbott made this post on X about a Seguin ISD teacher who allegedly posted an anti-Kirk remark. Abbott adding she's been added to the list of people being investigated for anti-Kirk posts by the Texas Education Agency. We reached out to the district for confirmation that the teacher is employed by Seguin ISD and have not heard back.
The way we communicate is through conversation, obviously, and if we're not communicating, then that's when we get into trouble.
That's what people gathered to talk about tonight at the 13th annual A Conversation with the Constitution.
We have to hear what the other person says. Doesn't mean we have to agree with it. We can state our position. And I think that the violence that happens is often mainly just crazy people that get out there, and they do it on both sides.
Christopher Phillips, an author and educator, says we are diminishing the Constitution and what was given to us.
It's all about all people are created equal, but when we commit these acts of heinous violence, suddenly we are taking away the humanity of people. And that's unspeakably awful.
Phillips believes the problem lies with people having their disagreements on social media instead of gatherings like the one tonight that bring people together.
They on their own can be the change that they want to see just by getting together and, in this case, constitutionalizing, really talking about the founding document, the supreme law of the land.
A message, Evangeline Davison, a junior at Great Hearts Monte Vista, says she hopes everyone hears.
I think that if we took a little bit more time to listen to people and listen to what people had to say and people who actually really go through things and have been through a lot, that we would get a little farther if we just opened our ears more.
Now, we also heard from the American Civil Liberties Union of Texas. In a statement, they said the growing pattern of disciplinary responses to speech across Texas, including suspensions, firings, and institutional investigations, is a threat to democracy, urging Texas leaders and schools to uphold democratic values while doing so in a respectful dialogue. Reporting live in Taylor Whartonby, News 4 San Antonio.